Alright, there we go. We're getting started now. Hello everybody, welcome back to some more H-Town D-Main games. We're going to kind of look at, oh, everybody is tired, fatigued. This is not going to be well for us. Okay, let's see, what do we have though? This thin handkerchief has an unusual odor, sweet, with the odd hint of sharpness, like the air before a storm. Seems to have been dipped in perfume or some aromatic aromatic surface substance. Let's look at. I just want to see. Do we have anything that's? This gives better damage resistance. We're not fighting undead, and it has concealment added in. That should hopefully help protect you. Okay. I'm awful good, but why can't? Oh, it's a bastard sword. Okay, exotic. Okay. Okay. Oh, we don't need. Then we'll go back to this. Yeah. We're gonna probably need a lot of. It swarms. Eleven and 6. That also gives 11 and 6. 12 and 7. Six. Hit that light hammer, just go. There you go. That gives you better chances on hitting. You're 11 and 6. 10 and 5. Okay, yeah. Going the wrong way there. Okay, we'll go back to... Alright. Wait, where's your shield go? See. Did we not have fork skin? Well, you know, because she just took the last fork skin. Get you some mage armor. You can get some mage armor. Excuse me. Jesus. Okay, Shield of Faith. Sure. Give her the... Do we have a resist? Swarm. We'll see. I have a feeling it's going to be acid.
I'm gone. Close ranks.
Fire and electricity. They have resistance. Dang it, so those little bomblets. Okay, so we can use that later. And it doesn't tell us what. It takes damage from a creature with disability. It's nauseated. So do we have anything to prevent nausea? Okay, great. Give that to everybody. And resistant to fire. Okay. So you need to continue spreading that love to other people. Okay.
We'll make things right.
Just go up there. Okay. Let's move that way.
We do it my way.
Wait. He said something about them eating up loot, right? I'm trying to remember from last stream. Unfortunately, I didn't watch all of the last stream.
Rustling, grating, squeaking, and humming, 1,000 mind-bending little voices. A Viscaver swarm stands in the way of the Crusader army. It's not the sort of opponent that these valorous knights expected to fight. Not an enemy army, not even a huge monster, but a horde of tiny gluttonous beasts, able to pick a soldier to the bone, armor and all. Victory over the swarm will require desperate measures.
We're gonna do a save. I'm gonna try to see if getting the loot affects anything.
Retreat is not an option.
Okay, good. Good. Okay. So quick save, let's see if we can get this Lord Nature.
Impossible.
Failed. Let's try that again.
failure.
We're gonna pass this. See how it goes. Oh, once again, it looks like the webcam has frozen on me. Gotta love when it does that. Not really, but okay.
Impossible!
What? Is that the screen? The dude? Did he fall because of us getting the loot?
What a failure. Impossible!
It is about how are you constantly? You need a 12 or more. Come on now.
What a failure.
At least the quick load to the reloads is semi-quick. I remember trying to play video games and the reloads was like 5-10 minutes. Okay, everybody, come on up here.
A trivial task.
Nice. Finally succeeded. Oh, okay.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Don't hold back!
Ooh. We've already started now though. Let's see, what do we get? Okay.
I'm gone.
We've already started, so let's see what happens at the end.
The bottom of the canyon is split by a narrow crevice, about one stride across at its widest. It's easy enough to jump over, or in places even step across. The obstacle doesn't seem a problem, or even particularly notable. But as you draw closer, you hear a terrible droning sound coming from the crevice. It seems to be howling, as if it's alive.
Okay, let's do a perception check.
You stare into the darkness of the void, trying to make out where the strange sound is coming from. Not all at once, but your eyes pick out the contours of a body in the darkness. Someone small, perhaps a gnome, a halfling, or a child, rolled up in a ball at the bottom of the chasm, under a stone ledge. He's crouched down, his head to his knees, and he's hugging his legs tightly. It appears to be one of the caravanners caught by the swarm. He's crying aloud, one continuous tone, and it strengthens as it echoes through the crevice, building into something truly haunting.
Legal.
All howl and noble, it would seem.
call out to the crime man.
Answering your voice, the caravaner looks up. It's a young halfling. The light coming from above reveals a pale, wounded face. Viscaver still wriggle in the poor fellow's eye sockets. A moment later, the halfling drops his head again and continues to cry. He hasn't the strength to do more.
And
We can't abandon him. He's still alive, and the living must be saved. If only I had a rope, I'd pull him out in no time.
yeah, we'll try to help him out. Ooh, this is gonna be. Come on, lucky roll. Yes.
Not without effort, you manage to clamber down to the bottom of the crevice, tie the halfling with a rope, and pull him up. He doesn't resist, but he's little help either, dangling helplessly like a puppet. The Viscavers inhabiting his eye sockets seem to have eaten their fill, and you easily pull them out and crush them. Their victim sits on the ground and continues to cry, and the sound begins attracting unwanted attention. You hear the humming of disturbed Viscavers above. A mass of them separates from the main swarm and flies toward you.
Oh my goodness.
This will be quick.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay.
The halfling you pulled from the crevice didn't move at all as you fought the onslaught of Viscavers. He's still lying on the floor crying.
Yeah, we'll heal the poor lad. I'll heal you and come back for you later.
Magic can heal the caravaner's wounds, but not his mind. For now, there's nothing more you can do for him. He seems scarcely aware of your help, and his crying and shrieking continues. A moment later, you hear another scream from overhead. Leaning precariously over the ledge of the crevice above, one of your men falls to the bottom and dies upon the rocks. The other soldiers, now serving as bait, are up there desperately fighting for their lives, and yours.
Okay, I guess that's supposed to mean we're get finished with this. I don't know, but let's see.
They will break
Retreat
against
is
our
not an
resolve.
option.
Okay, good. Okay.
Can we retreat already?
Into the fray.
You need to heal him up. What y'all doing? Go
Strike.
out here. Got the heal up. Okay.
Surrender or
You
else!
can handle them, right?
Something.
Exit caravan captain biscuits have chewed up not only the bodies but also the tents and the bundles of goods. Okay. Man clutching a small chest to his body. He protected his belongings from the discoveries to the very end. Man will be holding on for now. Silky veil. Only a monk can wear it. this way.
The light.
Test of
Take
my
you.
abilities.
Okay. It said that the troops up there find it harder and harder to fight, so I think we're starting to run out of time to get this done. Huge runic circle has been drawn on the rocks, probably with blood. Here's the queen. Okay. This is who we were sent to kill, if I remember right. Spit acid. Okay. She has pass Helena 2. Okay, so acid, yes, like I thought earlier. So,
Your orders, Commander.
not you.
Missed me already.
You. Give us some
We'll make
sacred
things
acid.
right.
Okay, so that. Maybe the ear piercing screen.
Something wrong.
Give you cat's grace.
You require my counsel.
No reason to pause.
You can bless us all. I don't.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
I don't think I got anything to. Fear, no, it wasn't fear. It was confusion. Was it?
should move.
Let's heal up before we actually get in there and get started. Alright. Quick save and let's... No. Come on back. Everybody, come up. Jump.
Let's have some fun.
She came in to help. Oh, Queen doesn't that bad of a fight.
Unleashing her last shriek, the Swarm Queen slumps to the ground. Immediately, as if by magic, the distant sounds of battle begin to subside. Several small beasts sit on their mother's body, sinking their mandibles into it. The canyon drowns in the waves of scent, a sweet soporific with a hint of bite, like the crackle in the air before a storm.
Ugh, I can't breathe. I need some fresh air. Get me out of this disgusting hole.
Agreed. Mind you, I've had cause to see holes a good deal more disgusting than this in my time.
Darren laughs suggestively.
But they were few and far between.
Okay.
Sela looks at Darren in confusion, and a second later bursts into giggles.
Have the fumes gone to your head, Count? Look at you, cracking jokes like the worst kind of bod.
Anivia approaches the Swarm Queen's body. Her face clearly expresses a desire to kick the dead beast, but she refrains.
Just a brainless bug, and so many of our people died because of her. Just yesterday I was sitting by the fire with some of the people the swarm devoured.
Suddenly, Anivia stops. Her nostrils flare and her eyes scan the floor and the walls of the canyon. She squats, pokes at some lumps of slimy substance, lifts them up to look more closely, smells them, and cringes.
Aniva, is something worrying you?
Aha.
Anivia rubs a ball of greenish slime in her hand.
I'd bet my life that your gear had this nasty stench when we were entering the canyon. I saw the queen bug spraying it around to summon her spawn to her.
Let's see if we can find the source of that smell among my equipment. Adam lost perfumed handkerchief.
You and
Where that came
Anivia search through your things and quickly find the source of the smell. A thin handkerchief. Looks like it's been soaked in something like the Swarm Queen's slime.
Somebody planted.
I'll be damned. When the queen was spraying this sweet-smelling goop around, the swarm flew to it like flies to jam. The chewed-up bodies of the caravanners smelled like this too, I checked. Commander, I think some rat planted that handkerchief on you, to ensure that the Viscavers would find you.
Okay.
So, there's a traitor in the Mendev camp. Nothing new there.
Great.
How do you know the traitor is one of the Mendevians? Maybe it's one of your black armor lot? Why were you jumping to conclusions and blaming us? It could be one of ours. But when you compare the track record of our order and the Mendevian Crusaders, I think the latter group is a likelier prospect.
That's what you would say.
Come on, that's ridiculous. It's gotta be one of the scary guys in the black armor. How about a little wager? No.
Regil turns away.
We're gonna go this way. The demons did this. They placed the swarm in our way and made sure I couldn't avoid the ambush.
I agree. They never expected a defeat in Canabres, nor our quick march to Drazen. Now they're throwing everything they can at us to stop our advance, including their oversized pet bugs.
Anivia cringes.
Anyway, we need to keep our eyes open. That handkerchief could have been planted here by magic, but take it from a professional paranoiac. I think we've got a rat in our camp. In Canabres, we squashed the cultists time and time again, but they were like maggots in a dead hog. Some could have infiltrated our forces too. We have to keep our eyes open and our guard up.
Okay.
It's time we got back to our people. I say we destroy the queen's body. I've heard the little bugs who eat the flesh of their mother can be reborn as swarm queens themselves. That's kind of the last thing we need, right?
Fine, I need to get rid of the beast body.
Great. Cleaning up after a fight is just what I like. We'll start here, and little by little we'll clean up the entire world wound.
That was a thing that called into something over here, though.
Anivia. Commander. What a relief. You're alive. I saw the swarm begin to thin and ran to you immediately.
She pauses to catch her breath.
Okay.
There are many dead and wounded. To be honest, I feared the whole army was about to scatter. We've been in the world wound for such a short time, and already we've run into so much trouble, but what matters is that it's over.
No, this is like regular, and I don't want to go do that. So we're going to do good. Let us mourn all who died. The sacrifice will not be in vain.
Oh dear.
Nura shivers.
What are we going to do now? Since you're here, please take a look around. I found some painted runes and the traces of something that seemed like a ritual. We need to figure out what this is.
Let me guess, we're going to have to ask her in camp what she came up with. Or what she found out. Oh, maybe not.
Ha. Easily done.
Nura leans over the magic symbols painted on the stone.
I'm no mage, unfortunately, but I'm in the habit of thoroughly documenting all descriptions of rituals and symbols from magic books, especially demonic ones. Someone very recently opened a portal to the abyss here, and summoned someone. It's not difficult to figure out who they summoned. She's lying dead right there. I can guess who carried out the ritual. Handwriting is unique, even when it comes to runes. I examined the Grey Garrison after your success, documenting everything I found for Queen Galfrey. And I'm sure that the hand that drew the rune circles was the same in both instances. It's the work of the same spellcaster.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like this spellcaster is afraid of us and dares not fight us openly.
Of course he's afraid. Nothing he can set on us will ever be scarier than the swarm. He's just played his last hand, and lost. Well, since we've finished off the swarm and we know someone is giving us trouble, I suggest we get out of here. I'm done with bugs.
No, I want to see. Yeah, there's something down here. Huge runic circles, probably drawn. Probably with blood. More goodies. Hunter's assurance. You can bypass demonstration code iron despite not being made before. But we get the rest of the stuff, but what was
Whenever the wielder of this +3 bleed composite shortbow confirms a critical hit with it, the enemy suffers a -1 penalty to AC until the end of combat. Multiple applications of this effect stack.
Ooh, nice, and it's a +3. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. No, we're not leaving yet.
No glory.
I won't let
without
you hurt
risk.
my friends.
Nice. Boulder covering a secret tunnel.
Cover me, all right?
This bloodstained letter.
There's a letter on one side of the paper, and on the other, a hastily drawn map of the dungeons with a mark in one spot. To anyone who can help us. My name is Harkle, and I'm chief of the Nasty Waifs gang. Recently we raided the Tower of Estrad in Canabres, and with Norgorber's blessing we took quite a haul. We hid in a reliable place with bad reputation, somewhere the law would never think of going. We were celebrating our success when Quickrick appeared and choked 2 of our friends to death. We knew things were bad, because Quickrick had already been dead for about 4 hours. The old man was a drunk, and his heart had failed on the steep mountain roads. Terrified, we chopped Quickrick into pieces. But a few hours later he came for us again, and he brought with him the 2 he killed earlier. That's when the real nightmare began, something so bad the mind can't take it. Corpses came back to life, howling, screaming in pain and rage and killing. The way they killed. Even now we're sitting in a cave, keeping a wall of fire burning with oil sanctified by the priests of Iamity. It's the only thing separating us from the mob of walking corpses we once called friends. Praise Norgorber, we took an oil vessel with us from the Tower of Estrad. It won't last another day if the heat doesn't kill us quicker. Looks like the Nasty Waifs are done. So here's our offer. If you can get to Dry River Canyon and get us out of here, we'll honestly return all the loot, show you all our hiding spots, empty our pockets, confess to everything, and accept any punishment except for the gallows. If you want, we'll even sign up to be crusaders. We'd rather die in the mouth of a demon than suffer here forever with our friends. I know my comrades well, and the man who planted this letter for you will have long ago escaped to the south. I beg you. Here's the exact location of the place where the Nasty Waifs are making their final stand. If you have a drop of mercy in you, save our souls. Harkle, honest thief and chosen chief of the Nasty Waifs.
Okay. So we got somebody else to go save out of trouble. Let's see what's this way first. That looks like it is. Yeah, it says secret tunnel. Let's see what's over here first. Longsword +2.
Stab you or zap you? Why not
Their
both?
life ends here!
Good job, guys.
What's that there?
Ooh, no. Okay. I don't know if I can get anybody to go around it, so we'll go the other way. Or maybe we should go down that secret tunnel first.
I'll hit you.
This is already seeming a little bit deeper than I expected. There was going to be a secret tunnel on the way out.
You won't stop.
This will be quick! A mere flesh wound!
Let's save some adventures for later.
Okay, let's see. We are... Okay.
Kneel before me.
Let's see what this is about.
Surrender or else!
Aha! A test of my abilities.
We'll just cover means the confusion state. With but that's not the way we would look at it. We can do it with this. She should no longer be confused now, right?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Can you rest now? No? How about now? Might be trap, might be treasure. This is my kind of work.
Oh my goodness, you gotta go the other way to get the other side of that. Okay.
This one's mine.
I'll cheer you on from over there.
Okay. He still needs a little healing. That. Look at these plants. Rest of insignia at the same time suggests their unnatural origin. Okay. There's a chest up here for us. Heavy mace. Voice of Hollow, which is
Whenever the wielder of this +2 mithril heavy mace confirms a critical hit with it, a loud sound is produced. All enemies in a 30-foot cone, except the target, have to pass a will saving throw, DC 16, or be affected with the Voices of Hollow effect for 1d4 rounds. Voices of Hollow. Every turn the target is randomly affected with one of the following. 50% chance they behave normally, but suffer 2d6 sonic damage. 50% chance they attack the nearest creature.
okay. Let's see what we can find.
There's something here.
Pretty good, aren't I?
My goodness. What is up with all these overlaying traps and sensors?
This is my kind of work.
That's everything that was over there. Okay. Yeah, let's not go that way.
We do it my way.
athletics.
Follow if you dare.
That is something to do, but first let's
Interesting.
way back here. Okay. Let's go back to the secret tunnel. Figure out what that is before we do an athletics jump across the way.
Press the attack!
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Good job, guys.
I found something.
Great.
My tail is restless.
See if you can make it around instead of going back and forth with the whole party.
This is my kind of work.
Okay.
Too late for apologies.
We are the light. They
It
are
hurt
the
to kill,
darkness.
tear. Oh,
I'll hit you.
like why did they not continue? Okay. What's this? Okay.
I'm off. Retreat is not an option.
Wow, why is this happening? Okay.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Sela, I need you to stay into the fight. Let's see. Okay. Scroll of Fairy Fire.
There's something here.
Get a belt of dexterity. Okay, let's see who can use the dexterity belt right now. You can. That ought to help your touch spells or touch armor class spells.
Out of my sight. Their life ends here. I will see to your demise. Kneel before me.
Oh, that's the guy that was.
This will leave a bruise.
You are nothing.
Skip the pleasantries.
Close ranks.
Okay. I thought we. Okay, how? You know what? use up your last thing up.
I must rest to fight another day.
Okay.
As soon as your fingers touch the wand, a surge of energy courses through your body. A howling choir of restless souls deafens your very thoughts. Green light pours from your eyes. It can rend soul from body if you so much as will it. The wand vibrates in your hand, like it's alive. But no, it is certainly not, as you realize with amazing clarity. But there's definitely something inside, and it's studying you closely.
Reach out your mind and touch the power that's hiding within the wand.
Your hand clenches the wand harder and harder, like it's closing around the throat of an enemy. Suddenly, the darkness lurking within the wand emerges and seizes your hand. It crawls through your eyes and deep into your mind. A spark flares in the darkness. It's a firefly, held gently in the hands of a young mage. Its light barely diminishes the gloom, but it's enough to see the stone walls of a dungeon. There are several others, young and battered wizard crusaders holding magic wands, all showing signs of recent battle. You hear a rumble from above, followed by a furious demon shriek. The mages rise, preparing for another fight. A tall figure arises before them. Master Zacharias, you're alive. The mage towering over his apprentices is pale, and his clothes are covered in blood. His voice is dull and dispassionate. The newfound sanctuary has fallen. You have fulfilled your duty. Now leave. This is my battle, not yours. Teldon. The apprentices, baffled, turn around to the young man holding the firefly. Today I die and leave my friends. Take my wand and deliver it to Canabres. In the hour of greatest need, let a worthy crusader return it to me. I will know that my brothers need me, and I will rise to their aid. Even death will not stand in my way.
Yeah, let's break this item, I guess. We'll break the ominous item.
A biting pain runs through your fingers. The wand clatters to the stone floor, breaking in two. The sound seems grim and menacing, like the tolling of a funeral bell. Whatever was hiding in the wand, it did not appreciate such disrespectful thoughts. The green light fades as quickly as it arose. The choir of the dead quiet their howls. The power slips away, even as every part of your body protests against it. You vividly realize how fragile and fickle mortal flesh is.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Still got a fight on our hands, okay. Oh, some of the lower levels again. And the stage continues. Venom, Vermin, Bane, Elven, Curved Blade. +2. Okay.
Interesting.
Massive claw, judging by its size, color, it once belonged to a silver dragon. Okay. So, oh, is that Swindler? Charcoal soot and the remains of a greasy-looking liquid, possibly trace burnt oil. Okay. More ingredients. That's a relish.
A story recorded by Tullius Mara. from the words of Warren, a peasant from the village of Darkfords. Want to know why they call old Genty the Crusader? This is what happened. Ogre the farmer died, leaving 3 sons. The 2 older ones divided the land and lived their lives, and Genty, the youngest one, was a square peg in a round hole, as they say. He only knew how to bask under a tree and eat pies. What was he to do? Where could he apply himself? So he got a rusty old sword from the blacksmith's backyard, mounted his skinny horse, and rode off, over the hills and far away. Sooner or later he came to a castle. Inside it, there was a knight's wife, sitting around waiting for her husband to return from the Crusades. So our Genty sat down next to her, saying, "Fair lady, your husband is a great man, and you deserve all compassion. I am a crusader myself, and used to fight the horrible spawn of the world wound." And so on he rambled. He sat behind the stone walls for a month, gained 10 pounds, became even more well-groomed, and in the end looked like a baron. But he grew bored of the knight's wife. She was always pale and sad, and cried for days, praying to Serenry. So Genty waved her goodbye, and went on his way. He rode, and saw a mill on a river, and a miller's wife, rosy cheeks, plump as a partridge. Our Genty cozied up to her, saying, "Lady Miller's wife, does your husband happen to be at home?" "No, my good sir, last year the Fae dragged him into the river," she said. So Genty invited himself to stay at the mill. He lay on a soft bed, eating pies, drinking beer, and walking around the village. He had some nerve, told everyone at the village tavern what a seasoned crusader he was. He feared no demon and promised to show them what's what. So one moonlit night, when he was huffing and puffing on the widow, he felt her grabbing his back so strongly that he couldn't stand it. He looked down, and there she was, a crone, horrible, like a skeleton, with a crooked nose, eyes like embers, a hollow stomach, ribs sticking out, and claws instead of nails, stinking of a ripened grave. Try as he might, Genty couldn't get away. The crone held him tight, hissing, "Where are you going, my sweet crusader? Come on, put your bun in my oven." And she stuck out her long tongue and licked her rotten teeth. Somehow Genty wiggled away, leaving plenty of his skin and meat on her claws. He ran from the mill in a panic, ran all the way to the village, naked and bleeding. So he's running and yelling, "Demons! Demons!" Well, the locals gathered with their axes and pitchforks and came to the mill, but it was empty. The crone was gone. They did find an ugly corpse in the basement, though. They knew it was the miller's wife, by her hair and clothes. That's when Genty lost his mind. Now he sits under his brother's windows, staring into the distance, saying, "The demons are coming, the demons are coming." That's the only thing he'll say.
Oh, everybody's exhausted now, too. Said everybody's perception check fell, so there was something over there that we missed. Okay. We gotta rest up. Okay. Why do I keep getting this confused? I thought he also had scrolls. Marching on Dresden upended my life and gave me a new, utterly incomparable experience. One could say it made me a different person, a person who can dress and groom himself without the aid of servants. This dude here. For a small fee, I'll teach you a whole load of useful things. How about we start with the coin trick, huh? I have some of the best party members. Oh, everybody passed. Good. I don't know what we failed to discover over there, but let's go here. Whoa, our negative 30 morale? Going for the loot hurt our morale that much?
Impossible!
God, we don't have land with us right now, so
That was easy.
hunter retriever construct. Let's see if we'll be able to do something to this thing.
You're a good person. I like you.
Who, me? Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Whoa. Okay.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
It's time to act!
Yes?
Don't mind me.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
See what we can do.
This one's mine.
They will break against our walls.
What are you doing? Okay, we are doing something to it. But she is being hurt. Something fierce. Give her another quick heal real quick. Retriever's Claw. +2 Cold Iron Dagger has increased critical multiplier 3. It doesn't show it, but it still shows +2.
I'm
but
gone.
okay.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Okay. Amulet of Apothecary. What's one additional? This amulet of natural armor +1 additionally grants the wearer +4 morale bonus on saving throws against poison. Okay.
Pretty good, aren't I?
We do it my way.
I mean, our morale took a deep dive. I wonder if it's going to even be worth
Follow.
continuing. So I need to go back to
Distract them from me.
that previous save. Guess we'll see when we get back to the map.
I'm off.
Back this way. Okay.
Press the attack.
What is a V-Rock?
Can we retreat?
Where's the rest? Oh, they all just clamped up right there. Okay. You know what? Y'all trying to do extra. Put him to sleep for me, please. Put a little grease.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
What are y'all doing?
You
Go
should
after
have
this fool.
run. I do what I must.
Kukuri. Radiant Kukuri +1. Okay. Loot. More loot. Okay.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Okay. That seems to be it. Let's see what our army looks like. Good God, -30? How are we gonna get out of -30? It's gonna be a long, hard road, I think. We gotta get our army guys riled up. Oh, I can't advance. Okay. Let's actually... We got some new equipment that we probably should actually start looking at because we got everybody together now. But I think... Wait, what? I forgot about you. Has that changed anything else about you? No, still Wizard School Savants. Change shape though. Okay. What's Kitsune magic? Okay. Still no real weapons you can use. You got the Dark Enclave, but you also where did you get the weapon proficiency for clay? Either way. King short spear. I don't think I really got a lot to play with. I mean, yeah, I got more weapons, but I don't really have many places to move it around, I should say. Yeah, let's give this one to you for some reason. No, you're paladin. You, you either you're immune to poisons or you get immune to poisons as you level up. Okay. Diseases is what you need to, not poisons. Okay. I don't know. Just do we get a monk later? I don't know. Hey, Big Bad Russian. Well, you gotta be the greatest at whatever you do, right? Let's see, what am I actually going to do with you guys? That's specific against chaotic. I think this one's going to be better. Let's see, that's plus 11. This one plus 13. Yep, that's better for you. I just... Now ours is heavy mace, right? This is a heavy mace. So it just kind of makes sense to switch to it now. $13 and $8, yeah, okay. Two hit just went up on that. We still got this glaive, which I'm kind of starting to think to give to him now since he's... But we got the +1 to glaives too. He has weapon proficiency glaives, and we got +1 to glaives. But we could give him this and a shield in case we really feel like he needs it for something later. Because right now he's 19. That brings it up 3 to 22. I think I got you set up the best that I can right now. Okay. All these longbows, but who's really using them? You know what? I'm just going to go and sell off some excess, and
I'm gone.
we'll hold on to the rest until we figure what we need. Oh, not you. Yeah, we can talk to Kitsune. We gotta go in the tents. We gotta explore this whole area. We just got several things. Well,
We do it
we
my
really
way.
didn't get stuff handed to us, but all morale is in the trash right now. We gotta kind of check up on our troops.
What? Oh, it's you.
So you are Kitsune.
Nino tosses you a skeptical look.
Stating the obvious does you no credit.
How does it feel to suddenly remember that you belong to another race?
It is slightly unusual, no more than that. Knowing this fact will not help me write the encyclopedia. Therefore, it is useless. Therefore, I was right to forget it. It is slightly unusual, no more than that. Knowing this fact will not help me write the encyclopedia. Therefore, it is useless. Therefore, I was right to forget it. And to forestall your next question, no, for now, I'm not planning to forget that I am a Kitsune. My abilities can help you, my loyal follower, in your fight against, whom are we fighting again? Right, the demons.
Nino gives you a magnanimous look.
See how much I appreciate your assistance, boy.
Okay. I'll stop questioning your questions for now.
What were we talking about?
Are you sure you really want to meet the mysterious entity we know nothing about?
I am sure. I am convinced. Think about all the knowledge hidden there, in the emptiness. It seems to me that this event is certain to be my triumph, the experiment of the century, no, of the millennium.
She looks away.
Or maybe it will become my downfall, a complete fiasco. Here's the deal. If the mysterious entity decides to gobble me up, run as fast as you can while it's distracted. Tell all of Golarion about the heroic death of its greatest daughter. Tell them she perished, but that she never strayed from the thorny road to knowledge.
Nino sniffs and wipes a tear from her eye.
Okay. Have to go. Okay, so we got to talk with her after her little adventure. Hope everything's going good with you, Big Bad. Okay, here's Ember. Nothing new there. Let's go back here. Youngland. Oh, you're not nearer.
There's something here.
Oh, so I probably should. I didn't even mean to click there. Small bottle with a unique scent. It smells occasional hush notes like the air before the storm. Wait, she's.
How can I help? I'll be glad to help in any way I can. But how? That's the question.
When we bought this woman of Biscuits, someone put a handkerchief soaked with pheromones in my pocket, which attracted the insects. I found a vial of the same pheromones in your tent.
Nura's cheeks blush a little.
That's my perfume. Perhaps it's strange to take perfume on a crusade, but, you see, Knight Commander, it is my reminder of a more normal, peaceful life. What I'll go back to after we've won. And besides...
Her cheeks blush even more, and her voice drops to a whisper.
The smell drives men insane.
Is she the one that planted me?
I have no idea how this smell affects infernal insects. I'm a historian, not a demonologist. Perhaps some malicious person used my perfume to lure the Viscavers to you, but I swear it wasn't me. Maybe.
Nura again lowers her voice to a whisper.
Maybe one of my admirers is trying to hurt you and set me up.
I'm not buying that. Because we specifically picked her because she said something about knowing your enemy. But now she's saying, oh, I'm a historian, not demon. But you did the search, you got all the history knowledge of the world wound. I have to go. Okay, we gotta walk around the rest of the tents too, see if we find anything strange. Instead of just popping in like we have in the past.
Follow if you dare.
Nothing there. Oops. Didn't mean to go all the way up like that.
The queen crosses her hands and pensively taps her guard brace.
It's been a long time since I traveled like this, as just another face in the crowd.
I must go. So she doesn't have anything new to say. So I just totally killed the morale of those troops. Hopefully there's some easy kills on the other side of this. And we can start getting morale back up. Commander's tent. We're gonna go in there last. So much you can get with different connections. Let us. Folk selling. Not those. Okay. See what else can we find real quick. Not find, but get rid of. Saying radiant, so what's life essence self kills. Okay. So some of these isn't quite as easy to just get rid of like I was thinking it was going to be. Well, of course it's easy to get rid of if you don't care anything about stuff, but I'm like, okay, keen longsword. It increases, look at that threat range. 17 to 20. So this allows a lot more crits. If I really want to go down that route. I haven't made up any decision on what I want to do so far as that stuff goes. This is a keen short spear, but it's +2, which is very interesting to me. And some of this other stuff I'm just going to end up putting away till we figure out more what to do with them. +2 to spell penetration. Will probably go good with her. Okay. Okay. I don't know about all these other spells and stuff, but okay. Yeah, let's steal that up. And let us go to her. And she can equip that. Now she has a robe on. Let's see what this guy can give us. Oh, let's see. Tournament flashes you a usual grin, but it fades almost immediately. What a march, huh, Commander? I won't forget it, not in a million years. I can't stop shaking whenever I think about the Lepers' smile.
We lost too many good men. Spirits are low in the camp. Some soldiers can't shake off the horrors they've seen. Others are mourning their friends. What if we held a wake, lit up the bonfires, poured some wine, raised our cups in memory of the fallen? It'd do the troops a world of good.
Yeah, we'll commemorate the fallen. Give the soldiers some wine. Yeah, sure. But not enough for them to get smashed.
Never, Commander. Everything will be proper, solemn, and with due respect for the fallen. We're mourning the dead, not celebrating a wedding.
Okay, show me what you have. Alright, let's see what. Okay. No. Alright, I think we're just gonna set with that then. Does nobody have a bag of holding? Okay. Stuff that I've sold him, it looks like. Okay. Okay. Check out this tent. Okay. Socio. Doesn't have anything to say. Okay. Darren. Nothing to say. Go to the field medic tent. That's new. Okay.
I'm off.
Nothing new there. Okay. Looked like we went inside all the tents. Talked to everybody. We went in all the tents except for our commander tent, so that's where we're gonna go now.
I do what I must.
Okay. Nothing there. Let's look at. We don't have a monk anywhere. Exotic. Yeah, I don't think the exotics will be able to use anytime soon. Unless we get somebody that can do it, but um we'll stay with these guys. No, you can leave for you. But we're gonna look at moving our armies on up to us and see about recruiting some more. We gotta see if we can win some fights to bring our morale back up. Got this level 7 army back here, but can't really do much with that level 7. Dang. We're only level. Let's see what we can do. Get rid of the ghouls first. We start chopping down the coasters. Get rid of more of these than we will of those. Still keep defense. There we go. Really? The cultists protected their caravan of valuable supplies to the death, but the Crusaders prevailed. It seems that the demon worshippers plundered the treasures from nearby Sequoian ruins. Finance points 1500. Nice. Okay, what I want to do. Okay. Get these guys. What are they? To start coming up to meet up with her. Okay. That victory brought us 10 points up. Okay. And get those other guys. Less armies to try to manage, but you just kind of scout out the area some. Oh, you can't go anymore that way. Yeah, that's right. Hmm. It's a level 3 army. It's a level 2 army. If we take out this level 3, hopefully that's enough to get us to our next level. Oh no, we got a long way to go to the next level. Oh, I can't move anymore. Okay. So all my armies are done. It'd be hard to spot the narrow passage leading underground, even if it wasn't concealed. Before the demon invasion, sorcerers hid here, helping their brethren flee from Sakaris to more hospitable lands. Their organization fell into obscurity long ago, but someone continues to hide the entrance from curious eyes. Okay. Let's see what we can get there yet. There's an inconspicuous camp not far from one of the canyon walls in the world room among the forests. An inconspicuous camp is hidden, well protected from the prying eyes of both demons and crusaders alike. You can only find it if you know exactly where to look. Why did this one come up? You had to get tipped off somehow. Yes, let's get to that location. Just a second, everybody. I'll be back. Okay, let me just a minute. Let me take a look at the map. This will probably be quick. This will be the last thing for tonight. It is my wife's birthday, so it's actually just crossing to her birthday day. So I'm going to help her wish her wonderful birthday coming in. Page from this notebook. The text is written in ancient Elven runic script. Kuna.
The aged kobold sitting by the small campfire greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or hiss threateningly. All in all, his behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual too. Not many kobolds opt for human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales.
Okay.
Greetings, my name is Krennic. I'm all alone here, so you may safely come closer.
He speaks smoothly, without the usual kobold hissing. Moving slightly aside, the kobold points to the carcass of a small animal on a stick roasting over the fire.
Dinner will be ready soon.
Whoa. I've never met a talking lizard before. Well, back in the River City we had a real dragon. Are you a dragon too? Can you turn big?
You flatter me, young lady. Many of my fellows would give up everything to become dragons. Some even entertain themselves with fantasies of already being such. But I'm proud to be what I am, a kobold, nothing more, nothing less. Kobolds are a rather courteous lot, it would seem. I never expected to receive an invitation to dinner from one of your kind, as a guest, rather than a dish, that is. I didn't exactly invite you, Count. My invitation was addressed to the commander. But sit down, help yourself. Beyond the walls of your fancy mansions, you'll find surprises far more unusual than my humble self.
Who are you?
As I've already mentioned, my name is Krennic. At your service.
The kobold offers a short bow, an unusual gesture for one of his kind to make. As a rule, kobolds do not express their respect to anyone other than dragons.
I am a traveler and a friend to the crusade. I can be your friend too, if you are tolerant toward kobolds.
Krennic utters the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he is something other than the narrow-minded and savage subterranean beast you expect him to be. Kobolds are infamous for worshipping dragons and despising all other races, and few of them would even understand the concept of tolerance, let alone subscribe to it.
The crusade has many unusual friends, but even I haven't met anyone like you before. I'll be glad to see a kobold in our ranks.
Sela smiles amiably.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I have no intention of marching within the crusader ranks. Still, I hope that my humble assistance will be of use to you.
Wait, what did you just say? Tolerant? Are you sure you're a kobold?
Yeah. So, you sis are thruff my disgis. Krennic tried to mislead you with sweet words and then ambush you.
The kobold utters a loud hiss, which then morphs into an amused chuckle.
Of course I'm a kobold. Trust me, you are not the first to be shocked after hearing me speak and realizing that I'm not going to rob or kill you.
Okay.
I'm lucky. If representatives of other races want to be seen as intellectuals or decent conversationalists, they have to read a lot of books, refine their manners, possess a passing knowledge of classical theater, and douse themselves in fine perfume. Whereas in my case, all I have to do is not lunge at you with a spear or hiss every other word.
Was it you who left me that note?
The kobold shrugs.
Of course. Who else could it be? I wanted to make sure you were interested in the information I can provide.
Okay, we're going to nod to the bottom. What are you cooking?
Judging by its ears and hind legs, it's a hare.
The kobold casts a dubious glance at the animal's mouth, which boasts a set of huge teeth.
Or maybe it's a tiger. Depends on your point of view, I suppose.
What do you want from me?
I want nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing, I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause, so I would like to provide whatever support I can, from time to time. Does that work for you?
The kobold stops and looks at you expectantly.
How exactly can you help me?
With advice, mostly. Throughout my life, I've seen a lot. And a piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable, don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious, but you're in luck. This kobold right here has extensive knowledge of a variety of matters that you may find useful someday.
After some thought, he nods toward the campfire.
One more thing I have to offer is this hair, after it's cooked.
How do you know so much about demons?
Krennic gives you a long and heavy look.
I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into the details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short, and not even hostile, encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years.
What's the catch?
No catch. I am acting for wholly altruistic reasons, but my motives are something I would rather not reveal.
Krennic turns his face to you and his wrinkles become more visible in the glow of the fire.
We just met 5 minutes ago. Don't you think it's too early to expect complete candor just yet? As I have already told you, I am a friend of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me or you can leave. I offer help and ask for nothing in return. So the question is simple. Will you accept the claw of friendship from a stranger, or is your distrust stronger than your need for help?
Thank you. We would appreciate any help.
Krennic nods agreeably.
Then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then so we can have a word. Perhaps I'll be able to give you some useful tips.
Pulling out a small knife, the traveler carefully cuts off 2 strips of meat from the roasted hare. He throws one into his toothy maw, while graciously offering the other to you.
Okay.
A strange animal, for sure, but it seems edible. The energies of the whirlwind mask everything in illusion. Harmless-looking animals try to eat you for dinner. Dangerous paths appear to be straight roads. And your enemies, sometimes your enemies can look like your friends.
Krennic squints and looks deeply into your eyes.
Have you ever been in a situation like this? First, you think a person is your friend and ally, but then the scales fall from your eyes, and you realize they are actually your sworn enemy. So you catch this person, you tie them up, and then you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide. What would you do if one of your friends turned out to be a traitor?
Are you talking about someone specific?
Wow, your question reeks of paranoia. No, I'm not talking about anyone specific. And I'm not implicating anyone.
The kobold chuckles.
I'm sorry, it seems my joke has spoiled your sleep for the next few nights.
Well, we already know we got somebody in the camp that planted that handkerchief. That's why I'm like, what? Those who have lost their way must be saved. We need to help them return to the path of righteousness.
Did some cleric tell you that? And have you ever seen even one of those who return to the path of righteousness? Stop listening to others and use your head. We're not talking about children here. The decision to collaborate with demons is a little different from yanking on the family cat's tail. To make such a decision, a person would have to be a truly vile scumbag. Oh, just where do you people get this beautiful naivety from?
Something in Krennic's voice sounds merciless, like cold steel.
If you catch a traitor, grab them and shake them till they spill everything they know. Some need to be tortured, others will crack if you threaten their family, or bribe them with promises of mercy and gold. Wring the traitor dry, like a rag mop, and think about war, not about ethics. At least, that's what smart people write in books.
The fervor fades from the kobold's voice, but subtle glints still flicker in his eyes.
You got really worked up there.
Who, me? Not at all. You say that like you're an expert on kobolds, as if you can intuit our deepest feelings and emotions.
I'm not convinced.
The kobold shrugs.
Was I trying to convince you? I was just stating my opinion. Then again, if we're discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumor is that there are at least 2 demon stashes within Dre's Inn, filled with arms and supplies that were stolen by Deskarites from Baphamites, and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while another one lies by the entrance to the citadel.
Where did you learn that?
Gossip, hearsay. The world is an ocean of chatter, and I am quite a skilled fisherman.
Okay. Well, that is valuable information.
Of course it is. I wouldn't waste your time.
Cracking his knuckles, Krennic gives you an inquisitive look.
I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I lived through something like that. My tribe suffered a disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you even imagine?
The kobold squints sadly, his shoulders slumping a bit. With a sigh, he begins to talk.
I don't like telling this story, but it might be useful for you to know it. Perhaps it will serve as a warning.
Okay, will you tell me?
Krennic clears his throat and starts talking in a sonorous voice that reveals his experience as a bard.
I was born into the mighty and proud tribe of the Night Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mine shafts were rich in quartz and metals, and our underground lakes were brimming with fish. And of course, we had plenty of slaves. The Night Ruby was a model of kobold success. It was a tight-knit, greedy, and aggressive tribe that intimidated even a few of the nearby human settlements. But there was a flaw underlying our power. Once, long ago, a leader of our tribe signed a pact with devils, promising them the soul of every tribe member in exchange for help and prosperity. Since then, every new All-Watcher had to agree to the pact, and the power of the tribe grew, as did the number of lost souls. It was like that until our leader, Ermac, came to power. She was a principled and proud elder who didn't want to bend the knee to hell. So she refused to sign the pact, and all kinds of calamities befell our tribe. The tribe was attacked by its neighbors, at the devil's instigation. Epidemics broke out, then our slaves rebelled. They came after their former masters in the dead of night. Our clutches of eggs were ravaged, our altars were desecrated, and our warriors were slain in their burrows. The slaves paid us in full for our cruelty and arrogance. They hunted us, chasing us down through the caves and mine shafts, level by level. When we were finally left alone, we had no idea where we were. All we saw around us was darkness, and lurking in that darkness were bloodthirsty and dangerous predators.
After raising his voice dramatically, Krennic suddenly stops. Then he adds with a teasing smile.
I think this moment is enough of a cliffhanger to stop here.
I'd like to know more about you.
I'm flattered. But what's so special about me? I've never accomplished any feats on the battlefield. I don't know any special crafts, and I don't even belong to an exotic species. I don't have the slightest idea what you find so interesting about me.
What do you do?
I'm a traveling bard. And I can already foresee your next question. How does a bard, who also happens to be a kobold, manage to earn a living? All the civilized races of Avistan know that when you encounter a kobold, the best course of action is to smash its skull, trample it with a horse, then burn the remains just in case. Well, the prejudice that, civilized peoples have regarding my kind is quite understandable. Our infamy as robbers and murderers is more than deserved. So, just imagine the spectacle in any tavern when an articulate kobold in decent clothes shows up, offering to share a story or two for a few coins and a mug of ale. I assure you, no matter how big of a deal you are here, if we drop by any tavern in Andoran, all eyes will be on me. I am an exotic oddity.
Okay, let's finish up this conversation. Remind me who you are?
As I've already mentioned, my name is Krennic. At your service.
The kobold offers a short bow, an unusual gesture for one of his kind to make. As a rule, kobolds do not express their respect to anyone other than dragons.
I am a traveler and a friend to the crusade. I can be your friend too, if you are tolerant toward kobolds.
Why did you decide to come here to the world moon?
I just don't like it when the residents of the lower planes get involved in the lives of mortals. I firmly believe that we don't need any advisors to help us handle our own affairs. And we need overlords even less.
You're different from other kobolds.
So, you were expecting this stupid kobold to press dragons and boast about his exploits?
Krennic grins mischievously.
My life has given me many opportunities to communicate with beings from other races, so I found a common language with them.
I have no more questions about that. I'm suspicious about you.
Here we go. I come in friendship, and right away I'm distrusted. So what is it that's got you worried?
Your words are full of mysterious omissions.
What can I say? I'm a kobold of many secrets and contradictions. I keep my mouth shut and the rest of the world at arm's length. That's just my nature. I can't help it.
I have nothing to say just yet.
Well, that's good. I was starting to worry. I could almost hear the noose swinging on the gallows already. I don't want to be the first kobold in history to be executed for crimes I didn't commit.
I have a question about demons. You mentioned you know a lot about them.
My humble knowledge is at your disposal.
What is the demon's main weakness?
It's a fact that they are hostages to their own nature. And by their nature, demons are just a bunch of mad apes, a grotesque parody of ordinary chaos. You don't need to make a bunch of apes angry. You just give one of them a banana and arm the other with a stick. They'll kill each other without your direct intervention.
How do you know so much about demons?
Krennic gives you a long and heavy look.
I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into the details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short, and not even hostile, encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years.
Do you know anything about wounds inflicted by demons that first appeared, then disappeared, and later reappear again?
Do I need to resort to platitudes such as the weirdest tricks can be expected from demons, or can I just skip that part? I've never heard anything like you're describing, but new sorts of nasty stuff appear in the world wound every day. However, if we think about it some more, don't you think that this wound doesn't cause enough trouble to be something the demons did to you on purpose? When you're hit by the magic of the abyss, you know instantly that death is coming your way, and fast.
Everything is clear to me now.
That's a bold statement.
Have you heard about my unusual powers?
I've heard you're either extremely lucky, or quite the opposite. You survived the massacre in Canabres just to spearhead a new suicide mission. On the other hand, you survived then, and most likely you will survive now. Good luck in this noble endeavor.
I have to go.
Good luck. I believe you'll need it.
Let's see what we can find real quick. We'll clear out this map area. And that'll be it for today's stream.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Oh, cool. Wand of Dimension Door. Nice. Can we not get down there? Get across? here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, can't go anyplace else, so that looks to be it for that area. I don't really want to do anything, I just kind of want to get everybody in place to go to Heaven's Edge. And that way we can start from there next time. Okay. I'm missing somebody. Okay. Alright, Ember, I'll try to explain it one more time. Imagine the guards are your best friends. One of them even helped you out in difficult situations, saved you like that knight who pulled you out of the pride. Now imagine that somebody is always going around insulting your friends. The guards aren't your friends, and they never will be. They don't save anyone. All they do is lie. Okay. Oh, we did not get onion soup. But the rest of the stuff passed. Okay. And with that, we are going to end today's stream. Thank everybody for coming through and watching a little bit of playthrough tonight. We will continue next time. And as always, well, I probably will not be streaming tomorrow night. As I said, it's my wife's birthday event, so yeah, until next time, please ensure that you take the time to enjoy your day, enjoy your night, and enjoy life, because it's too short not to. Peace.